Hello Virgo, welcome. Welcome to the channel. I'm Jessica. Let's begin with the next message for Virgo. But first, may you have a wonderful day. May you be pampered like you deserve. May good things always come to you. So Virgo, let's begin with your next message. Let's see what your guides want to tell you this time. What might they want to tell you? Virgo, take only what you feel empathy for. Please release the rest to the universe. We begin with the energy of the Ten of Cups. This is Judgment, Major Arcana Jaime, and the Ten of Cups. Here we have the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. The Judgment card for Virgo is like a calling. Literally, the universe is telling you, Virgo, the time has come for you to finally receive what you deserve. Finally, the situation has arrived. The energy of the Judgment card is clearly connected with Libra. Here we have the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Happiness floods your life, a feeling of well-being, joy, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling of finally not having so much sadness, so much worry, so much chaos that we have been keeping in our minds. Finally, your mind begins to clear, Virgo. The fact that we are in your season is definitely like a double-edged sword. Yes, because not only can we manifest extraordinary things, it also affects our mind a bit. Anxiety may increase, stress may increase, you may be overanalyzing more than before, etc. Since we are in your season, the energy of the Ten of Cups is present. It is as if you finally wanted to breathe again. Virgo, I see you as if you were in a pool with water up to your neck, trying to keep your head above the water. It is not that you have too much to do, but that you are dealing with many situations. There are worries in your mind, and no matter how much you try not to think about them, they are always there. However, they are not always there. Also, Virgo, this moment of glory, this moment of happiness, is like taking a weight off your shoulders, a weight you have been carrying. There are things here that I truly understand, and this happens precisely because we feel a very chaotic energy perhaps around us. Essentially, the star card remains. The energy of Major Arcana 17 speaks to us of Aquarius in particular, and the star card shows us, Virgo, that there is a wish that will come true. Not only with the the Judgment card, they are telling you, Virgo, that you have reached a point where it is time, as I said, it is time for you to get what you want. And this translates not only into a much calmer season emotionally, but also into an improvement in our health physically. Perhaps precisely because the water seems to overflow, because we begin to feel better, or rather, we begin to feel very good. But I feel that there will be many people who will identify with this situation, who will identify with your well-being. What does this mean, Virgo? That you will find support in the different people around you, especially if you feel literally, as I said, as if you were overwhelmed, like a pool. Not as if you wanted to float, but rather wanting to escape from something you feel tied to, or simply wanting to take a break, not from your mind, not from always worrying about certain things, wanting to leave some thoughts behind. You must remember, Virgo, that this Judgment card is like wiping the slate clean. Yes, here you will see the things that are being erased from your head. So anxiety decreases greatly. That is why they are giving you this moment of glory with this Ten of Cups. Likewise, there will be important people who will help you right when you need them most, Virgo, and that will make you feel loved. It will make you feel, oh no, if an emergency happens, I can count on that person, or I can count on this group of people. Yes, I will add that I feel there will be many people who will be very selfless with you, meaning selfless, a person who cares more about others than about themselves, meaning we will talk a lot about people who will be of great help to you. Yes, for some reason, the energy of this star card is obviously a Virgo. A great start for a reading. We are barely beginning, and they have given us the energy of this wish being fulfilled through the intervention of Archangel Michael, through divine intervention, reorganizing your life so you can reach that rainbow. So let's see what Virgo's difficulty is here. However, what the obstacle will be. Tower, obviously, that is why I told you, Virgo, that I feel you are overloaded in the lower part of the spread. The Fool is coming out. Major Arcana 0, it speaks to us of Libra. It also speaks to us of Aries. Virgo, another rainbow. Perhaps for some, the rainbows will be important. You will see a rainbow at some point, even if it is not necessarily in real life. If it is in real life, great. Virgo, obviously a much stronger sign, but you may see it on social media, on television, in movies, anywhere. Yes, the rainbows tell us that we are reaching a point in life where we are leaving behind many difficult things, where we are finally beginning some kind of transition or change, like the world. Actually, yes, but it is an Eight of Wands. That's why it has a giant rainbow. Great, Virgo. And the number 8 of Wands has a lot to do with you, even though this is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 8 of Wands in a very high vibrational energy will be like a wave arriving, a waterfall, let's say Virgo, of blessings, of situations that will make you very happy because they will happen one after another. So you will feel, wow, I have a lot to do, but I feel very happy. But this card is in a difficult or obstacle position, which means, Virgo, that many good things will happen to you, or some good things will happen. I feel that these things will happen almost all at once, and that will give you a small feeling of overwhelm. The 8 of Wands speaks to us of doing several things at the same time. There is a lot to do, and that is exactly the energy you are in right now, Virgo. That is why you may feel so stressed by the small things around us. Yes, if you do not feel comfortable delegating, or like when you cannot tell someone, hey, help me with this, help me with that, because maybe you think they will not do it well, try doing it little by little, but assign yourself small tasks. Small enough so that it does not seem like a huge task you're facing. Yes, the 8 of Wands in this obstacle or difficulty position, Virgo, there is a lot of news you are waiting to receive, and you will definitely receive it. That is why there is another big rainbow here. Yes, you realize that the rainbows repeat themselves for you. But this card is also here, the card of the Tower. Number 16 in the major arcana speaks to us of Scorpio. It also speaks to us somehow of Cancer. Yes. But the energy of the Tower is about feeling that there are drastic changes in our lives that are about to happen or are happening for which we are not completely prepared. And it is like, no, I did not think this friendship would break suddenly. I did not think I was going to lose my job, that job suddenly. There are people who may be experiencing that something has recently broken, so to speak. Yes, something that perhaps the universe is removing from your life. Something without warning. Yes. All of this is sudden. That's why it's like a tower moment. But Virgo, remember something after the tower. The star card follows. So you are on the right path. Actually, the tower moment you are living, the situation you are living right now, is causing you pain. It is causing you distress, so to speak. Whatever it is, this is a situation that is about to end. And this is being done by the divine, meaning the divinity of the universe, whatever you want to call it. They are the ones behind this. From this tower moment, they are the ones making this happen. So you can free yourself from something because many good news are coming. Big news that will truly bring you a big smile. Virgo, especially because the rainbows repeat themselves. And the rainbows are things that appear out of nowhere with force. A surprise, not a blessing. Something like that. The fire signs are present here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do not know if you notice how they arrive as if it were a meteorite, as if a rock fell out of nowhere very quickly. And that is exactly what you will experience. Virgo, something that will impact you. At the base is the Four of Cups, the water signs Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Four of Cups is like, well, we are not thinking. As I told you, Virgo, this is a season of a lot of analysis. Thinking a lot, we will obsess over the details. Try not to do it. But we will think about the things that did not go well, and we will say, well, why? And we will begin to analyze and relive memories of the past, etc. But Virgo, this is a new cup that the universe is pouring for you only. That is why the 10 of Cups is present. We will also see, Virgo, what the universe has hidden from you at this moment. This card is not reversed. I will turn it over. We have the King of Cups, the energy of the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Death, the number Muidai card of the major arcana, which speaks to us of Scorpio. Well, Virgo, for some people this is connected with Scorpio, yes. For others, it could very well be another water sign, Cancer or Pisces. But Virgo, the energy of the King of Cups is something that is not seen. Remember that the King of Cups gives, the Queen of Cups receives. So there is someone or something here that wants to give you something. It could very well be someone who wants to communicate their feelings, their emotions to you. This person could be male or female. Of course, remember, there is no gender, only energy. But this is a very genuine energy, Virgo. Very, very genuine. This is a truly selfless energy. This is an energy or a person who truly wants to make you feel good, whether verbally or with advice, whether it is a platonic friendship or maybe someone who likes you, etc. Virgo, this person will be there to protect you if you need it. Yes, and I feel it is someone with whom you have had a great connection. As I said, it is very likely to be a friendship, but it could become something more or remain in this same energy. Yes, it is the same. Also, the Death card, obviously there is a transformation here from beginning to end. Butterflies will be extremely important for Virgo because they speak to us of transformation and change in any color and form. It does not matter. Yes, seeing butterflies is already a great sign. And here there is also a sign, so Scorpio energy. Virgo, something is ending in your life. Yes, we have talked about cutting ties, ending things. It is over, it is done, goodbye. We have already mentioned in previous readings that it is time to let go of something we may have been avoiding or postponing. But that moment is approaching, and it will be truly liberating. You will see everything around you renewed, even from the deepest part of your being. We see the Page of Cups, the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords and Justice. A new beginning has arrived by divine justice, especially here as well, because with the Eight of Wands, they confirm, and this Knight of Swords confirms news. Yes, for many, they confirm news that will be very important. And especially for Virgo, this King of Swords, I will show the full card now. Well, for some people, yes, it means that they will cut a connection with someone. Yes, it may be a bit graphic, so I'm sorry in advance, Virgo, but they are just drawings. But the card, the King of Swords, the energies of the air signs Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as I said, I feel that you have cut something here. Not only because we have justice, which speaks to us of something that begins with divine justice, and this is carried out through the good news that arrives to you, but you have definitely cut someone out here. Yes, for those who have seen the drawing, for those who want to be able to move forward, I do not want to show too much for those who are sensitive, but the card remains at the base. The first card is the Page of Cups. So Virgo, if there is someone here, perhaps someone a little younger than you, but this energy seems genuine, to be honest. So if someone comes to you to ask for forgiveness or to apologize for something they said or did, especially if it is a family member, friend, or coworker, I feel it is a genuine energy. Yes, it is not someone who wants or is trying to manipulate you into thinking the best, no, but someone who truly cares about you. Virgo, so let's see what this month has in store for you, or the rest of the month, Virgo. The Five of Swords, air signs, Libra, Aquarius. Haha, I was already wondering why this card appeared. And well, obviously it comes with the World card, Major Arcana number Hamimot, which speaks to us of Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. One of those signs may also be important to you. At the base, we have the Wheel of Fortune, Virgo. What a reading. Truly, it may be because it is your birthday, obviously, or it is your season. And do not forget something important that I was about to forget, and I say it now before I forget it later. On September 21st, we will have the new moon with an eclipse. It will be a solar eclipse, if I'm not mistaken, and it will fall in your sign, Virgo. This new moon with eclipse will mark a peak in these last 4 months because it is the last eclipse of the year. So these drastic changes, a little chaotic, let's say, that we face or that we are going to face during the remaining months, around 3.5 months, will be quite drastic situations. They will be radical changes. They will be situations in which literally out of nowhere, from one moment to another, a friendship can end, a job can disappear, etc. There are changes, but we must keep in mind, Virgo, that these changes are also all guided by the divine. Better said, they are the ones moving the pieces so you can reach that moment of September 21st and see the manifestation they also have for you. So, the Five of Swords with the World card, there is someone here who is definitely leaving. It is not only the Five of Swords with the thing he had in his hand, let's say. It is telling us. It may be a graphic image, perhaps a very drastic energy, but it is like Virgo. It is time to take out the trash. It is time to cut ties that literally bring you nothing but heaviness, nothing but pain. You are the person in the middle, Virgo. This person, symbolized by the green color that repeats itself in the 5 points of the star, symbolizes the other person. And if you notice, it is giving you its back because it does not care if its actions hurt you. It does not care. That is why it turns its back on you. You are holding your head because you have so many thoughts, so much heaviness, so much drama, so many problems, and you are like, I do not want this anymore. That is why the energy of the Five of Swords appears with the World card, because they are telling you, well, Virgo, we will remove this from your life. There will be a total giant shift that your life is about to take, and this will make the energy of that Five of Swords leave, because this is a new cycle for you, and they want you to start that cycle with renewed energy, new energy, not with something that is chaining you or something you've been dragging from the past. So for some, this comes through some kind of communication, a message, a call, even a trip, or the fact that you distance yourself physically from someone if you travel to another place. So what is it that you do not see at the moment, Virgo? Or rather, what is it that is going to leave your life? And what does the universe replace it with? Well, it already has. The King of Swords reappears, and the Page of Cups as well. Water signs Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, air signs Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Nine of Pentacles has also disappeared. What do they replace it with? With Strength, Major Arcana number 8, which represents Leo, and again we have Virgo with the Fool. What is leaving our lives? The energy of scarcity, the fear of holding on to money or to what we have materially out of fear of losing it. That energy reflects scarcity. Virgo, yes, when the Nine of Pentacles appears, it is a low vibrational energy that is leaving our lives. Everything revolves around how we spend our money. It is like thinking, I should not spend it on this because I have to pay that later. I should not enjoy this because I have to pay it afterward. But Virgo, the universe wants you to enjoy your money, because when we earn money and only use it to pay bills, the universe begins as if the flow of money that was abundant begins to decrease enormously, because we are not enjoying it either. Yes, there must be a balance between work and leisure. So, well, for some of you, this obviously has to do with water signs, air signs, or earth signs, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Also, another important sign I mentioned, Virgo, is butterflies. Notice the number of butterflies around the King of Swords because he is clearly perceiving a change, and that is why he is taking action and pushing this person out of his life. Also, the energy of the Page of Cups, if you forgive someone, Virgo, if you have a like for someone, or if you forgive something or someone, let it go. Try not to think about it anymore because it could cause you stress, headaches, and so on. So look toward the near future, Virgo. The Strength card appears, below, well, I will turn both over because neither is reversed. The Strength card below, I see now, Virgo. Well, it is as if the universe is telling you that you have no idea how strong and brave you are. And sometimes we get carried away by anxiety, nerves, momentarily because we want to be much better prepared for certain things. And many times we feel that we are not. And we can be quite harsh with ourselves, self-critical, right? But Virgo, do not let that worry you because it can lower our vibration and prevent us from manifesting our desires. Well, look toward the near future, Virgo. Let's see, Virgo. Well, Virgo, the first card that came out is the Two of Cups, water signs Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Below is the Queen of Swords, air signs Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. One more card for Virgo in the near future. Very well. And the Swords card, Virgo, I have already told you almost the entire reading. Messages of one kind or another, messages in one form or another, some other means of communication, it does not matter. But they will arrive so that we, for example, launch this initiation that is truly for you. For some, it is an important document that will be signed. Anything, yes, a contract, a sale, some type of work contract perhaps, or some type of legal matter. Finally, they will send you something. Whatever it is, I feel that some Virgos will sign important documents, read carefully what you sign, but without a doubt, I feel that this will be very beneficial for you. Also, you will celebrate marriages, you will participate in something you wanted, something you probably already knew, Virgo, something you were expecting to happen. Without a doubt, news, messages, calls, that is the main focus. These things are being said at this moment in your reading, Virgo. At the base right now, the Knight of Pentacles stands. Earth signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Six of Wands speak of the recognition you finally deserve, Virgo, after a rather difficult season. Say yes, and then let's see, Virgo, what else your guides have to tell you. An excellent reading. I believe these situations will drastically change everything around you. So many things can happen at any moment, Virgo. From the bottom of my heart, I hope that the goodness of this wonderful reading manifests fully for you. And if you feel in any way that you connected with the message or that it resonated with you, do not forget to support me by giving this video a like. If you want to comment as well, you can, but do not forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you do not miss any new video, Virgo. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I am very happy to be here with you. I send you a big hug wherever you are, and I will see you soon, Virgo.